What is up, YouTube? This is Spade here, doing a live Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle after a while. Basically, I live streamed yesterday, although this battle will most likely be up on Sunday, but on Friday I did a live stream, so I have my camera set up, so I figured, why the heck not. And I'm trying, for the first time, I'm trying out the Smogon Battle Finder, and I actually got a match real quick, although it's daytime for me, like 12 PM right now. So, yeah, pretty cool. We got, Umbreon, Hitmonchan, Hitmontop, what else? Nidoking, Bronzong, and then Chandelure. Okay. What could be a possible lead? I'm kind of thinking Bronzong. So, what I could do is just, I think I could go with my Empoleon, who has my Stealth Rocks. Also, if he wants to lead with Chandelure, I should be pretty much fine. Except for the part of random HP fighting, which still wouldn't KO because I'm specially defensive. And there was my face. Oh my god, he's a blonde. Blonde, blah blah blah. Anyways, let's see how this goes. I really don't do these, Wi-Fi live narrations because they are kind of inconvenient to do. And I don't always have time to do them. But figured I could do one since I have my camera set up and all. Like I already rambled. Could be fun after a while, so we'll see. Those PO live battles are just, they are always shorter. Let's see how long this one will be. Oh, it's a Nidoking. Well, there's gonna be Earth Power action, I would think. Earth Power or Thunderbolt. And I can take both of those with my Flygon, unless he wants to, predict a move right on the first turn. But let's hope that he doesn't. I don't really know what kind of a player am I dealing with here. Someone by the name of Revenge Boys. So let's see what he... Does he want to predict a switch on the first turn or... Nope, he goes for the safe T-Bolt. And what I could do here is... let's see what his... I'm kind of thinking he doesn't want to lose a Nidoking on the first turn. It wouldn't really make any sense. So I'm gonna just go for the U-turn. And if he stays in, then I'm just gonna go back into Empoleon to take the Ice Beam. But he doesn't want to stay in because he knows that I'm most likely Scarfed. So I will outspeed him. And he just goes in the Bronzong, predicting the EQ. He has Levitate, obviously. So he could easily, just avoid the attack. But yeah, that works out pretty good. So, what I could do here... is... I think I could go back into my... Or, I could go into my Empoleon. Empoleon right here. Back into Empoleon, and now I can set up my rocks... I don't really mind if he wants to set up his. I just want my rocks for the Chandelure, because it's gonna kind of, cripple it. And, or at least, every time it comes in, it takes 25%. In the long run, it's a good thing. And, getting up those rocks early is always a good thing. So, why the heck not? Let's go for it. And if he wants to go into Hitmontop, to spin away those rocks, I can always just go into my Miss Majors that I have on this team. Although lately I've been seeing a lot of those 4-side Hitmontops, which is like, wow. I guess, Miss Majors is just too big of a problem in UU tier. It's a really good poke, that's why I have it on this team too. He actually doesn't have a water resist, so... which is kind of interesting. So, what I'm going to do is just go for the Scald. Maybe get a burn on this thing, it would help. Also, I can, just engage how much this will do to him. He goes for Hypnosis. And of course that would hit. Fantastic. Wow. Okay, he's most likely going to take advantage of this situation somehow. So, let's see. My camera is being all weird. I should really get a better camera, but this will have to do for now. Anyways, what could he switch into? I'm kind of thinking Nidoking, because I'm guaranteed to at least sleep that one turn. Whatever, I'm gonna pull a double switch into my Flygon. Because I don't think he... First off, I don't think he wants to stay in. I don't think he has EQ, because he already has the Hypnosis. So, let's see. I can always just U-turn out a bad matchup, because I am scarfed. But he actually goes into Hitmontop. Does he have Intimidate? Yes, he does. Okay. Intimidate Hitmontop. Well, let's just U-turn first. There we go. And go into Miss Mages. And hopefully I can set up on him. Although I'm not sure at this point what kind of a Hitmontop am I dealing with here, but usually when they have Intimidate, there's just some random support set with a Rapid Spin and stuff, but I'm gonna go into Miss Mages, because hopefully I can set up. He may have the Toxic. I don't know if he's gonna predict that and just go for it, or is he going to Rapid Spin? He does go for Toxic. That's gonna say a pretty good play. Now I don't really want to stay in with Miss Mages anymore, because although now that he has Toxic, he most likely doesn't have the whatchamacallit, Foresight, so at least that's good information. But now my Miss Mages is kind of crippled, and this is also a Calm Minding set. But I don't know what he's going to do. What I could do... I think what I'm going to do is switch into my Charging Chuck, my Hariyama that I have on this team. I'm going to get my Toxicrow activated. I really should have gone into this thing in the first place, because I had the hunch that he had the Toxic, but I just didn't want to risk anything. But he switches, goes into Voodoo. Umbreon. Wow. That is like the best possible matchup that I could have got in this situation. Let's see. What does he have to take a fighting type stab move? He has Chandelure. And the thing is, Payback isn't really going to do too much on the switch. But if he goes into that Chandelure, then that's kind of annoying. But if he goes into Hitmontop, I think I'm just gonna go for the safe close combat. Because if he goes into Chandelure, I can go into my Empoleon. If he wants to go into Hitmontop, that will take a heavy hit. And he goes into Bronzong. But that thing is going to get murdered. This is gonna be a one-shot. It should be. There's so much power. Guts boosted. Stab. Close combat coming from Hariyama. Whoa, and he lived. Just barely. Amazing. Wow. That's all I really have to say. I wouldn't really like to get all those defense drops. I wonder if I could kill with a half-powered close combat. I mean, a half-powered Payback. Although, looking at his team, he doesn't really have too much to take an advantage of my defense drops, because either way I'm going to be forced to switch out. So let's just go for the safe move, go for the close combat, take this thing out. Does he really want to switch into, like... Yeah, he does. Oh man. Really should have gone for the payback in this case. But oh well, I can still switch into my Empoleon here. But really should have gone for the payback. Oh well. But yeah, the Chandelure has already taken a heavy hit from the Stealth Rock, so that's good. But let's go into Empoleon. Well, the only bad thing is that Empoleon is asleep right now, so that kind of sucks. But I still think I can, you know, take his hits, because Shadow Ball won't be really doing much because it's resisted, and I'm already especially defensive. And he has Psychic. That's kind of uncommon. You really don't see it too often. Well, what is he going to do right now? Also, this thing could be choiced. At least I didn't see leftovers or anything, so I'm kind of thinking choice, although Psychic is really not too common of a move for Scarfist, at least. Well, it's not too common of a move for anything to carry, really. But if he's gonna stay in, it's gonna be like HP Fighting or Flamethrower. Flygon again can take those moves, and I don't think he's gonna stay in and Psychic, because he saw that it did like nothing. So let's just switch out, and he goes into his Nidoking, works out pretty good. Although this time I could possibly, I don't know, I could predict him to stay in this time, because he may predict my U-turn and just stay in. And Bronzong, if it wants to come in, it's not really too big of a problem. So, although, you know, still, Nidoking, he wants to make sure that he doesn't lose it. But, let's see, if he goes into Bronzong, what could I go into then? Well, basically I have a lot of options. I think I'm gonna go for the Earthquake this time. Maybe he'll still predict it, but, whatever. I'm just gonna go for it. He does switch out. He goes into Hitmontop. Okay, okay. Well, at least I get a bit of damage, although he has the Intimidate going on, so that's of course going to cripple my attack, but you know, it's always good to change your play style a bit and not play all obvious. Okay. Okay, no real point to stay in, because EQ looks like a freaking 4-hit KO, especially off the leftovers. So, what I could do is I could go back into Mismagius, although I can't really do that much to him. And I really gotta wonder what else does he have. Because I have a Honchkrow on this team which could Brave Bird everything, but I don't really want to take a hit on the switch, especially with the Stealth Rocks up. But what do I do? What do I need my kind of looks like I won't really be needing Mismagius too much. So what I could do is just you know, switch into it and you know, do some throw a couple Shadow Balls his way and you know, whittle it down little by little and just go from there. Don't really know what he wants to do this time. And he did go for the Rapid Spin, so it's a good thing. At least I still have my Stealth Rocks up. Although this thing could possibly be carrying the Sucker Punch, but since he's, you know, defensive, and I actually have a bit of a HP investment, I think I can take, you know, one Sucker Punch, even if, like, at this point I'm not sure if he even has it. So, you know, but I think I can take one, you know, non-stab, only base 80, base power move. And let's see what he wants to do. At least he didn't. Well, he went for a rapid spin. I guess predicting me to switch, since I did switch out last time, and he pulled some doubles which I didn't even remember. But basically, yeah, this works pretty good because I just wanna wear this guy down, and I guess I could substitute, but I'm still pretty sure I can take one hit, so I don't really care. And at this point, I can revenge kill it with something else. So yeah. And he does have the sucker punch. I think I can take one, even from this range. Yes, I can. Just barely, but I take it, and that is all that matters. And now I could basically... oh, it's a critical hit. Well, that kind of sucks for him, but it's gonna be a double knockout. But the thing is, I could have revenge killed him with my Hariyama, because I had double priority in the form of fake out bullet punch, but then again, you know, he would have got the information, so of course the crit mattered and blah blah blah. But 5 other pokes to take it, so who cares, who cares. What about now? A double knockout. Flygon would be a pretty good option to go into, but Hitmontop is now finally dead. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go into Flygon and just U-turn, EQ, Outrage. I have all the options. Okay, he goes into Hitmonchan. That thing could Mach Punch me and do a hefty chunk, but then again, he's most likely just gonna, you know, go for the Ice Punch. And I don't really need to... I don't know if I should U-turn or just directly switch, because I wouldn't really like to take the extra damage in the form of Mach Punch, but then again, he's most likely just gonna Ice Punch, so... U-turn it is, little extra damage, and he most likely just went for the Ice Punch. But yeah, little extra damage, you know, you never know when it comes handy, so when you have the chance to do some damage or just directly switch, usually going for a bit of damage in the form of U-turn is the superior option. But I have Deoxys Defense here, so I can easily switch that thing in. He most likely doesn't have anything for this thing, unless there's like a bulk upset or something, I don't know. He went for the Drain Punch, okay. Safe stab move. Works too. But what I could do here is, I think I could just set up more hazards, because I have spikes on this thing, and I also have the Nightshade. Earlier I had Stealth Rocks and spikes on this thing, but it kind of made it really a setup fodder, so I actually put a Nightshade over the Stealth Rocks, but yeah, gonna go for spikes here, but I put Nightshade over Stealth Rocks, and then I put Empoleon on this team to be more of a special wall and, you know, take those special hits, and also, you know, I have Stealth Rocks on that thing, obviously, as I already set them up earlier. But we got Umbreon here, which is pretty interesting. I don't really want my Deoxys Defense crippled, although I, you know, could set up more hazards on this thing. Taunt would have been really nice right now. But the thing is, I do have my Charging Chuck again. My Hariyama. I just love that name. But I have a Hariyama here who can pretty much take anything he wants to throw at me, so might as well switch that thing in, and he does go for the Curse, which is good. Now, especially after the speed drop, I should be faster than him, because I'm not really sure if am I just running like max HP on this thing. Like, I didn't remember this guy's spread that I have on this thing, because usually Hariyamas have a bit of speed to outspeed certain things, but I don't think I have speed on this thing, but especially after the speed drop, I should be faster. And a good thing that I, you know, switched directly, and now that he's only at a +1 defense, you know, I can force him out at least. What is he gonna... He goes into Nidoking. That is not going to enjoy the hit at all. Spike, Stealth Rocks, Stab, Guts boosted, Close Combat. Is going to hurt. Yes, perfect. Perfect. He's in a KO range for the Bullet Punch, which I have not shown him yet. And well, you know, it's a checkmate. If he switches out, he's dead because of entry hazards. He can't spin them out, spin them away anymore. And if he stays in, he dies to Bullet Punch. So checkmate Nidoking. There we go. I really like Hariyama. Even though I still think it's like RU, I guess I could check from Smogon real quick, why not? Is Hariyama really RU? Yes it is, at least still. But it's a good poke, I love it. I basically put it on this team for the priority, and also since I have the Toxic Orb, you know, it's a good thing against Roserates, because I can fake it out on the first turn, and then it can't put me to sleep, and one payback will, you know, easily take that thing out. But in comes the Hitmontop. What I'm going to do is just switch back into my Deoxys defense, because I can take anything, and I think I could just go for an extra layer of spikes, because that is totally going to cripple. Well, that's gonna kind of cripple the rest of his team, but because he doesn't have that spinner anymore, and also that Chandelure is gonna be taking so much damage every time it comes in. So why the heck not? He's Life Orb. That is something I didn't notice even earlier. Oh well, doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for an extra layer of spikes. So now I have 2 layers of spikes and then Stealth Rocks. It's gonna put a lot of pressure on the opponent's team, and it's funny because I have the ability pressure on Deoxys defense. What is he going to do now? Ice Punch. Okay. That works. Now I can get my final layer of spikes, if I so desire. Although, I could also recover. But I think spikes are going to be better in the long run. Because now I will, you know, get my final layer. So, yeah. Let's see what is he going to switch into. What is he going to do? Now he switches out. Does he go into Umbreon, or he goes into Chandelure? Basically, I guess I could let this thing die. Deoxys defense. Although I still have the sleeping Empoleon, so I guess I could just go into that. I guess. Because, you know, the thing is just, you know, the Empoleon is asleep, so it's kind of annoying. But, yeah, whatever. Because, you know, if he switches out, basically this thing is dead when it switches out, so it's fine. It's fine. Let's see what he goes for. Shadow Ball, Overheat. And I avoid the attack. Wow. I guess I could just... Well, I have Flygon. But Overheat is going to do a hefty chunk. So I'm just gonna, you know, burn a turn of sleep. And then switch out possibly. Because Overheat is going to do a lot. And let's see how much... that did a lot. Because this is a specially defensive Empoleon. But I wonder what I should do. Because, well, I guess I could... I don't know. Because I have a couple options. I guess I could just stay in try to wake up and kill him, or then I could go into my Flygon. But I think what I'm going to do is just try to stay in and wake up, and he switches out. Okay. Well, he goes into Umbreon. Obviously, he's gonna try to set up. Let's see if I can get the wake up here, or nope. But I'm going to stay in, because the only attack that he has is Payback, most likely. And I do have the Roar, so I'm just gonna go for it and rack up some entry hazards damage. I have already stayed in for a couple turns, so hopefully I can get a wake up soon. And he's just gonna go for a Wish. Let's see what kind of sets do Umbreons usually run. Is it going to... Oh, I got off my Roar. Sweet. Let's see. He already had... Gen 5 doesn't even have a curse set for Umbreon, which is kind of funny. Oh well. Anyways, I think at this point it's still better to keep my Empoleon alive, just in case the Umbreon becomes an annoyance. And I have Deoxys defense again for this Mike Tyson Hitmonchan here, so I can easily switch it in. And I think I could just go for the recover. Chandelure is, like I already said, it's basically dead when it comes in for the next time, and he really has nothing to take me out, even from this range. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for the recover. Oh wait, he had the Wish Pass. Alright. Well, I could have, Nightshaded him from that range, but no, that is really not an option. But the thing is, Hitmonchan can't really do anything to me, so I don't really even have to worry about it, even if he has a little bit of more health than earlier. But he's mostly gonna go back into that Umbreon. Yup, there we go. And the entry hazards are really starting to rack up. Not really sure if he's less than 100 HP away, because Nightshade could take him out. But if he has the Wish Protect, but then again he has Curse. So I don't know. I do not know. I wonder. I don't think Nightshade is gonna take him out, but so he has Wish, he has Curse, Payback most likely as the only attack. So there would be room for Protect. So. The thing is, don't really want to go into Hariyama directly, because he can go for Wish. Then my Toxicroak will, start racking up. And he can Protect, and that's gonna be annoying. So I'd rather save that option for later. Although, at this point, let's go into Honchkrow, because I have Brave Bird, and Brave Bird, let me tell you, will murder things, especially with Adamant Nature and Life Orb. And since he only has Payback, I don't even care. And he goes for Wish. I'm kind of thinking he's gonna also Protect here, so what I could do is set up a free substitute, although the next turn, I'm gonna be ending up taking a lot of recoil from the Brave Bird, but I'm gonna go for a sub, because I'm thinking he's gonna Protect, although it's gonna be a shame. Oh, he switches out. That is even better. Although he goes into Bronzong. And he barely lives. That is kind of unfortunate. But that was a good play, I must say. Didn't even remember the Bronzong. Well, I could... I think I could just possibly roost off the damage. Well, this Bronzong isn't really too big of a problem for my team. I can deal with it, but also he has nothing at sleep right now, so I really need to I think what I'm going to do is just roost off this damage and roost off this damage, and then oh, he switches out again. What is he gonna go into? Back into Umbreon? Well, that works. And he lives. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Because now I'm at full health, and I can Brave Bird this thing, and I won't be really taking too much recoil, and I will get Moxie boost. So then even Bronzong will have some problems, especially since I have +1. But I don't think he wants to stay in, so Brave Bird everything. Here we go. I seriously love Honchkrow. I should really try it out in RU, because this thing is also RU. And when I was trying this team out first time in the Pokemon Online, the most problems that I had with my team were Honchkrows. And earlier I had Darmanitan on this team. But yeah, I had a lot of problems with other Honchkrows. But basically, now that he's going to have to attack me, because he has to attack me in order to get rid of my sub. So what I'm going to do is go for the Sucker Punch. It's stab, it's +1, so if not take him out, well, most likely it won't, because the close combat from Hariyama didn't take it out, but at least it will leave him in a range where I can, what is he going to do? Calm Mind? Wow, it's a Calm Minding Bronzong. Well, that is kind of unexpected. But now I have to Brave Bird everything. But it doesn't matter, because from this range, and at this point, all I need is a little bit of extra damage on this Bronzong, and I can revenge kill it with my Hariyama. And let's see how much Brave Bird does. Whoa! Holy crap, that did a lot. That is the power of Honchkrow. And he's gonna keep on Calm Mind. This is actually gonna come pretty close. Can I kill him off the leftovers recovery? But also the thing is, like here I could Sucker Punch again, because does he want to take the risk? But then, because Sucker Punch will definitely KO. It will. But the thing is he going to try to Calm Mind again? Although it would be really weird. Screw it. This one is for Fizzy. This one is for you. Let's go. Brave Bird everything. I don't want to use Sucker Punch when I have the chance to Brave Bird. And it's, yeah, like I said, it's gonna come like pretty close. Is it going to KO? So let's see. For Fizzy! Come on, Brave Bird. Come on. Yes! It took it out. That one, it was for Fizzy. And now I got +2. I think he's pretty much screwed at this point. Oh yes. Honchkrow. I love this thing. Although this thing requires a lot of predictions to use. That is the, you know, kind of the downside to it. Because it's really difficult. It's difficult to use because you have to predict when the opponent is going to attack. Are they going to predict you to set up a sub, or are they going to predict you to roost, or just attack you with Brave Bird? But that is how it goes. I wonder if +2 Sucker Punch would take him out. Although if he has Mach Punch, then he's gonna be outspeeding me anyways, and then if he has max speed, which he most likely has. So, for Fizzy, let's go. Brave Bird everything. You know, I'm safely behind the sub, so, you know. And he does go for a Mach Punch, so, yeah, if I had gone for a Sucker Punch, he had been faster, it would have failed. Although +2 Sucker Punch would have taken him out, but it would have failed in the first place, so yeah. So let's go for some Brave Bird action. Boom, take him out. +3 with Moxie. Oh my goodness, this thing is like so powerful. I love this thing. I love this thing. Does he have something left? Umbreon? Oh wait, I killed that thing, didn't I? Or is it going to die to hazards? I do not remember anything anymore. 68? Why is it no 69? But in comes this thing and it's just gonna die to hazards, and I had Sucker Punch anyway, so not like that would have mattered. Boom! This entry has really helped Honchkrow to do better, and when I can get just, you know, one Moxie boost, it's gonna, you know, boost Honchkrow's power to, you know, over 9,000. And that is what happened. There we go. That was actually the first time that I got a sweep with the Honchkrow, because I tried it out, you know, yesterday or on Friday. You know, I will be posting this one on Sunday, but on Friday I did the live stream, and you know, the team that I had didn't really support Honchkrow too well. But now that I have Empoleon on this team, you know, it kind of helps out Deoxys to free one move slot from him, and I also have Roar on that Empoleon, so I can rack up some entry as a damage, and then late game like this, I can, you know, bring in Honchkrow, you know, Brave Bird something, get the Moxie boost, go from there, and the rest was history. So I'm kind of starting to like this team, although I'm not really too experienced yet in UU, but I will try to get more matches with this team. But anyways, I hope you guys that you enjoyed this live narration. I will most likely just post a post commentary of this like sometime next week, like most likely on Tuesday, because I will be posting just, you know, other stuff, and I don't want to spam it, because Monday is Mario Monday, and that is when I usually don't post battles, and also I have Crash Bandicoot LP, Crash Bandicoot 2 LP going on, so I don't want to put too much stuff on Monday. But Tuesday, most likely, I will be, you know, posting the post commentary for everyone who is interested, because I know that not everyone will watch this this live commentary, just because it's, you know, a pretty long match, and this is why I usually, you know, like to do live narrations or PO, because they are much more convenient. I can still go in depth, but you know, they're like 10-minute battles, because, you know, PO is fast paced and Wi-Fi is, you know, just, we all know that Wi-Fi is really slow. Nintendo, do something to Wi-Fi in the future, blocks. But anyways, that will be all for today. So thank you for watching, everyone who did watch this match, this live narration, and I will see you guys next time. I guess you could leave, you know, feedback if you did enjoy this. You know, I don't know, maybe I could do these in the future, but most likely I will still be doing more PO live narrations. And I think I could, you know, on PO I could try out this team also. I have tried it out by myself, but I haven't posted a single match with it yet. But now that I have revealed the team on Wi-Fi 2, I think I could, you know, do some PO live with this team. But anyways, at this point I'm rambling. So, indeed, thank you for watching, and until next time, this is TheFlamingSpade, signing out. Peace!